When we analyze Thoreau's writing, we often look to his piece, Walden, which he wrote at Walden Pond. It was owned by Emerson. However, I think we often overlook the importance of his text, Resistance to a Civil Government. He asks a lot of key questions about the purpose of government. And when he asks those questions, one is forced to do something that's very transcendental, that reaches the transcendentalist ideals by reaching within. He asks the question, can there be a government in which majorities do not virtually decide right and wrong, but conscious? Well, your conscious is something that is internal, and he asks a perfect question. Can we have a government that we actually look inside ourselves and find out what is right and wrong? Of course, one of the things he alludes to later on in the essay is that he's talking about slavery as well. Slavery is inherently wrong. Yet, he goes on to say, in other words, when a sixth of the population of a nation, which is undertaken to be the refuge of liberty, are slaves, and a whole country is unjustly overrun and conquered by a foreign army and subject to military law, I think that it is not too soon for honest men to rebel and revolutionize. Again, here we have Thoreau saying you have to look in subconsciously and find within yourself what is right and wrong. We find that we are living in a country where 1/6 of the country is living in bondage or is enslaved. If you think back to Jefferson's words in Declaration, we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Well, how could that be possible when our country is allowing slavery? So, to finish off this argument, you have Thoreau, who uses the resistance to civil government to show what the purpose of government is. That is to use it as a means of for morality, not as a way of having the majority win whatever they would like. Also, it allows him to point out the fact that slavery is inherently wrong, and unless us as American citizens during the 1800s get up and do something about it, then it will continue to be just a part of society. Overall, Thoreau's work, Resistance to Civil Government, is an excellent way of seeing how one needs to internalize information to understand what is going on, and also that he does that as a way of showing his anti-slavery thoughts.